Please stand for the national anthem. Please put your hand over your heart. Everyone, please be seated. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Pomona Unified School District Superintendent Richard Martinez, PUSD Cabinet Member Darren Knowles, students, parents, siblings, extended family members, friends, alumni, PUSD faculty and staff. Welcome to the Fremont Academy of Engineering and Design High School Class of 2021 Commencement Ceremony. My name is Martha Rios, proud ASB President. We all look forward to our celebration today, this being the 8th graduation ceremony of Fremont Academy of Engineering and Design. Nowadays, we are all told to stop and wait for our opportunity to come, or to wait till a safer time. But I want to tell you all not to hold back. We may be restricted physically in some ways, but we can always keep our minds sharp, and we can choose to make the most out of what we have and overcome any and all difficult chapters. So don't only seize the day, but seize your day. Make your day outshine the days before. Take the courage that you had always set aside and do something adventurous. Don't hold off until tomorrow when you have an opportunity as bright as today. Do everything you have ever wanted and more. Live life to the fullest so that one day you can look back and say, I'm proud I did that. Thank you.
Thank you, Martha. Hello, Fremont Academy students, staff, community. My name is Roger Fasting, proud principal of Fremont Academy. I want to congratulate everyone on navigating a very challenging year. With everything that happened, the school district, parents, teachers, staff, and community adapted and did everything possible to support students on their path towards graduation. The students we are celebrating today demonstrated one of life's most important qualities, resilience, the ability to remain focused on a goal and find ways to overcome obstacles to reach the goal. I want the Fremont Academy of Engineering and Design class of 2021 to know how proud I am of you and how proud all the people here are of you. Audience, if you're able, please stand. Audience, let's give these special young men and women a standing ovation for their excellent resilience. Audience, please stand. We are so happy that we are all here together celebrating in person this very special day. We also have a unique scenario which only expands our celebration today. Each year, high schools recognize and celebrate seniors who have earned the highest GPAs through their 4 years of high school. The class of 2021 is celebrating 2 salutatorians who tied for that honor and 3 valedictorians who earned identical GPAs and tied for this top academic honor. The first salutatorian we will honor and hear from today is Karen Galindo.
Good evening, everyone. I personally want to thank my parents and loved ones who supported me throughout these 4 years. Los agradezco mucho y quiero que sepan que cumplí con esta meta para hacerlos orgullosos. Well, anyway, let's just say it's been a long 4 years filled with joy, laughter, and memories. Fortunately, it's a day that we graduate and say goodbye to our high school years. Some, if not most of us, attended Fremont for 6 years now, entering as children and coming out as adults. In a way, we have all been on the same road these past few years, struggling to wake up at 6 or 7 in the morning, only for us to barely make it our first class, daydreaming during some, well actually most of our classes, and spending our lunches surrounded by friends. And like most roads, we dealt with some potholes and detours, such as stressing over the overload of homework, and of course, the pandemic that took away the year we were most eager for. Nevertheless, we strived, we persevered, we reached our destination. Like most roads do, they split into different directions, just how we will after the ceremony. We will part ways and define our own path. This is when we become our individual selves, fulfilling our own goals, creating new memories with new people. It might be hard to start something new, especially on our own, but we made it to this day with all of our hardships. It's possible to continue our path towards success. Congratulations, class of 2021. Now I'd like to introduce our co-salutatorian, Allison Bustillo.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank some people. Firstly, I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me. I've never made things easy for you, but you've always handled everything with grace. Thank you to my brother, who always makes me laugh, no matter how much I don't want to. I love you all so much, and I don't know where I'd be without you. I want to thank my family for always believing in me, my friends who made school that much more enjoyable, and the teachers and staff of Fremont for always motivating me to strive for improvement. Guys, we are finally here. We've looked forward to this for so long, graduation, that far-off goal when we finally leave high school. People expected us to choose a life path when we're young and know little of the world. Some of us think that we know everything there is to know. Some of us think we know nothing. When we're little, we're asked who we want to be when we grow up. I want to be an astronaut, president, princess, actor, scientist, soldier. But as we look at our lives, even such a short time ago when we started high school, we realize that we've changed since then. We've grown exponentially or just a little bit, but that change is there. If we look further down our timelines, we can see more changes, bigger ones. And in the future, we'll look at where we are now and think, wow, I was so different then. Here's an unvarnished truth for us. We are not done growing up. We never will be. People constantly adapt to what the world throws at them and the people they surround themselves with. This time of our lives is so exciting because we are discovering who we are and who we want to be. We have our entire lives to learn and make mistakes, to fall and get back up. Our futures remain as unshaped as we make it, full of failures and mistakes, but beautiful, wonderful successes too. The failures will not define us. The successes will not define us. We define ourselves through the choices we make because our choices can change the lives of others. So let's go change the world. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce one of our valedictorians, Sharon Arzate Pinto.
Today is an exciting day. I want to give a big congratulations to everyone who is here today. This year was especially hard on us, kind of like the whole universe was against us. Everything was completely out of our control. However, the hardships you faced makes this day more meaningful. The impact and the feeling of accomplishment is much greater. I want to say that I am proud of all of you. It feels like the end of an era, and yet we will all leave here feeling exactly the same. Some of you may go off to college, some of you will start working, and some of you may even become SoundCloud rappers. Whatever your path in life is, I hope you remember to live it at your own pace. Don't feel distressed because others are farther ahead than you. Don't stress about how others seem to have a whole map planned out of their lives and you still don't know what to do with yours. Don't rush into things trying to keep up with everyone else. Take it one step at a time and you will accomplish whatever you want in life. In real life, people fail all the time, regardless of how the school system taught you it wasn't. There are failures in every success story. You are the leader of your own life. Some things will always be out of our control. The only thing we can control is ourselves. Last, I want to finish this speech by thanking all the teachers who motivated me throughout the year, my friends who kept me sane, and my family who made sure I had nothing less than an A. I also want to thank myself for being resourceful and besides being a huge procrastinator, still maintaining my valedictorian title. I'm no different than any of you. My grades don't define my intelligence and neither do yours. Graduates, friends, families, and faculties, I stand before some of the most resilient and intelligent people on the planet. Congratulations, class of 2021. I would now like to introduce a co-valedictorian, Jacqueline Godinez.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the accomplishments of the Fremont class of 2021. High school has been far from easy for all of us. The endless assignments, studying, tests, stress, and anxiety. On top of that, we all had our personal battles to fight, especially due to the pandemic. Despite the significant challenges we all faced, we have made it to the day we have been anticipating, our high school graduation. I want to thank my parents for teaching me the value of hard work, my sister Nancy for helping me even when it was impossible, Quinn, Trinidad, and Martha for lending a hug, laugh, and smile when I needed it most. All of the teachers who supported me, Thank you, Mrs. Dueñas and Mr. Barker, for reminding me that mental health is important. You both gave me this advice, not when I was seeking it, but when I needed it. We should take the time to reflect on the lessons we learned. Personally, one of the biggest battles was allowing fear to control my life. There have been countless opportunities I did not take advantage of because I was afraid of the outcome. I spent a lot of time in high school worrying about failing, whether it was failing grades, maintaining relationships, or being a good person. At the time, I did not realize how much fear was affecting my life. School started to be the last place I wanted to be because I was constantly overwhelmed with thoughts of disappointment. I brushed these beliefs to the side because I knew everyone had their own struggles and I had to push through mine. Recently, when the pandemic began, I realized that life is unpredictable and fear is a wasted emotion. I have learned to live in the present moment and not allow fear to dictate my future. I want you all to reflect on how fears have affected you. And the next time fear crosses your mind, remember this. Fear does not stand for forget everything and run. It stands for face everything and rise. And I hope you all choose to rise. Thank you to the class of 2021 and everyone at Fremont Academy. I will always be grateful for the memories we created and will cherish forever. Now I would like to introduce our final valedictorian and one of the best friends I could ever ask for, Quinn Le.
Good evening, honored guests, family, friends, teachers, and staff members. Welcome to our class of 2021 graduation ceremony. I would like to thank all my teachers and friends, Jacqueline, Trinidad, Martha, for supporting me to improve my English skill and be my ride or die partners. Today, to all my siblings for contributing happiness to my life. We all gathered here today to celebrate all the hard work that everyone has put in for the last 4 years of high school. It's crazy how most of us entered this school as the middle schoolers, and now we are here with our cap and gown and ready to be on our way. I know this is not how you all imagined your senior year would be, but all the hard work and dedication you all have put has proven that you can overcome any obstacle. Even when there was no hope for having exciting senior events, we all worked together as a class to make memorable events one last time. This year has been very challenging for a lot of students, including me. Online learning is not for everyone because it requires lots of organizations, time management, and responsibility. As a student immigrated from a different country, being an introvert growing up was one of the most challenging things I faced for the first 3 years in America. I studied day and night to improve my speaking skill and promised myself not to give up because my parents had left everything behind in order for me to have a better education opportunity. I know the last half of our high school journey was very overwhelming, and it was difficult to find motivations. But I'm so proud of each one of you for pushing through it all. At the end of the day, I want to let you know, no matter what obstacles out there in the world, you each have the ability to conquer all. Fight for what you want, because no matter what's barriers out there in real life, you are strong and brave enough to overcome it. After all, someone once said, in order for a glow stick to glow, it has to break first. Thank you, Fremont Academy, for giving me the opportunity to build amazing friendship and the ability to grow my knowledge.
According to the laws of the state of California and the regulations as established by the Pomona Unified School District Board of Education, I hereby certify that Fremont Academy of Engineering and Design high school class of 2021 has met all requirements, and I present this class to you as candidates for graduation.
Thank you, Mr. Fastings. First of all, I want to say good evening, buenas noches, and I want to say congratulations to the class, Fremont Academy class of 2021. You guys make some noise. We are so proud of you guys. You guys have worked incredibly hard, and we're super excited you guys are winners, and you're going to do a great job in life. And this is the first step. I want to thank your principal, Mr. Fasting, your administration, your wonderful teachers, your classified staff that helped you along your journey. Most importantly, I want to thank your parents and your family. And guys, just a big, big congratulations to you. You really worked hard this year, and we appreciate you. Give yourselves a big round of applause. As Deputy Superintendent of the Pomona Unified School District, and on behalf of the faculty and your principal, I accept and verify that the class of 2021 has met all requirements. It gives me great pleasure to present this class to you as candidates for graduation. And now, your superintendent, Mr. Richard Martinez. Give him a big round of applause.
Thank you, Mr. Knowles. I feel like I'm at a football rally. So again, that's a coach right there for you. Congratulations, class of 2021. We're so proud of you. Parents, this is for you. I want to thank you for being partners with us, for being the co-teachers, the counselors. That not only includes parents, it's grandparents and tías and tíos. Felicidades a ustedes y gracias por su apoyo este año. Students, give your parents a round of applause for supporting you. I'm sure you got to know them in the 12 months you hung out with them in the house. And I'm sure they were glad to see you go to school. So again, on behalf of the administration and the Board of Education, we celebrate you, Fremont Academy. On behalf of the Pomona Unified School District's Board of Education, I do accept the class of 2021. I acknowledge that each of you have met the standards for receiving a high school diploma or certification as set forth by the State Board of Education and the Pomona Unified School District's Board of Education. I confer to each of you your high school diploma with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Thank you.
All right, now the moment we've all been waiting for. We will now commence with the awarding of the diplomas.
Martha Rios. Karen Galindo. Allison Gustilo. Sharon Arazate Pinto. Jacqueline Godinez. Huyen Le. Divya Rangel Lopez. Trinidad Vargas Lopez. María Balbuena. Daisy Hernandez Veneces.
Yes, Daisy!
Cindy Hernandez Vences. Naomi Varela. Stephanie Perez Morales. Karime Flores. Paul Lopez. Evelyn Aguilar Andrade. María Sánchez Hurtado. Marisol Ibarra. Christopher Romero. Kimberly Nila Salgado. Ruben Rodriguez. Mayeli Pérez Lara. Daisy Ángeles Corona. Alondra Castillo. Jose Cortez. Dominic Ortega. Anthony Manto the fourth. Ángel Servillón. Omar Ballesteros. Luis Sánchez Morales. Rudy Sánchez Morales. Zenobio García. Daisy Canil Salvador. Yasmín Reyes León. Paola Pérez López. Andrea Díaz Mora. Stephanie Venegas Álvarez. Lori Casillas. Jose Celio Fonseca. Oh, thank you. Ángel Díaz Domínguez. Antonio Torres. Alejandro García. Ángelo Pascuale. Juan Carlos Pérez. Edgar Barrios. Anthony Sánchez. Jacob Merida. Charlie Cisneros. Edgardo Rivera Arrana. Jonathan Garcia. Juan Lopez Lozano. Omar Aguilar. Denise Cosillo. Jaylene Torres. Antonio Chavez. Robin Dong. Danelli Sanchez Aguilar. Arlene Barron. Belen Gonzalez. Andrew Gomez. Giovanni Bustamante. Alejandro Santillán. Blanca Nieves.
Next, we'd like to bring up Divya Rangel for the turning of the tassel.
Good evening. This year is not what we anticipated. We missed out on a lot of traditions and activities seniors regularly do. Hopefully these last few weeks we were able to make up for at least some of those missed opportunities. It's been a tough year with COVID lockdown, not being able to see loved ones, and a very difficult one, distance learning. I would like to congratulate each and every one of you who managed to pull through, because being here shows your resilience and perseverance, so be proud that you've made it. It's amazing to think that some of us have known each other since middle school or even since kindergarten, and we see each other grow up, and now we're gonna see each other go our separate ways. No matter what you decide to do after high school, I wish nothing but the best for all of you, and it was a pleasure to be your class president. It is now my honor to lead the class of 2021 and the ceremonial turning of the tassel. I ask that the class of 2021 now stand. Class of 2021, to signify you as an official graduate, you may now move your tassel from the right of your cap to the left of your cap. Congratulations, Fremont Academy of Engineering and Design. You are now officially graduates.
Graduate.